the right choice starts with the right information. That's why McLaren offers ER wait times online. Now, if you or a loved one needs care for a non-life-threatening illness or condition, you can go online to check wait times and even check in to save your spot, all from the comfort of home. Skip the uncertainty. Know before you go. McLaren Emergency Services. Your care is our commitment. View current wait times at mclaren.org/ER.
At Lansing Community College, I'm learning for my future. LCC offers 1- and 2-year pathways to careers in healthcare, IT, manufacturing, and other professional trades. More than 500,000 professional trades jobs will need to be filled in Michigan by 2026. So I know I'm learning for a great career. I belong at LCC. You belong here too. Visit lcc.edu/youbelong and enroll today.
It's the Sunday Chronicle on Stax 92.1. It's the Sunday Chronicle. We gon' give the news and keep you up to date. From crimes to the politics, you gon' know what's up around your way. We give 2 thumbs up to everyone out here doing their thing. We gon' show mad love to all the ones working hard in communities. It's the Sunday Chronicle.
Good morning and welcome to the Sunday Chronicle. I'm your host, Yanice Jackson, coming to you from Stax 92.1 FM. This is the platform for community because community knows what community needs. I'd like to thank all of my all of my listeners and all of my followers for being here again, bright and early on this Sunday morning. Thank you so much. And I'd like to thank my trusty co-host, Span. How are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm seeing your Rush show through as you can't stand next to a microphone properly.
Well, I forgot. It was so loud.
You just started talking.
I just was like, I pushed it away because it was so loud, like it was going to help the headphones, but it was just...
Oh, it's the headphones? I need to turn down the headphones.
Yeah, then. I just wasn't thinking. I just, I got a small child at home, so, sometimes my brain, it's like the way it works. Okay, so you adjust the level for me.
Is that better?
That's better. Yeah, I was expecting my son to pop out like, "Mom, look at me." And so I have this automatic thing, but I'm on the phone.
Yeah, as soon as you hear loudness, it's just away from my head.
Yes,
everything away from my head.
Yes, and
gotcha.
that's what it was. It's that automatic thing when you have like a toddler running around.
Oh dear God.
Yes. Oh, what about when you saw me at Myers, man, with my son?
That is still the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. I felt bad even mentioning it to you because, you don't want to mention you see somebody who looks like you just made it through a minefield, like a literal minefield.
Goodness.
You look like your face was just like a mixture of shock, anguish, and I don't know what to do.
So you were coming in, Meyer. I'm leaving,
yes.
So everybody knows. It was quite the time in Meyer with at the time, I think he was 4. So, yeah.
And he's holding your hand and still jumping around, and you just have this dazed look on your face.
I think he just got off the Sandy horse, that horse in Myers. I think he went for 10 rounds that day. I couldn't take it.
Oh, thank God it's a penny, because good grief.
But no, that makes it worse, because he's like, it's only a penny.
Oh, that's right.
And they leave the free pennies. And,
oh, no.
Yeah, but, back to our guest. I'm sorry. We could talk about horses at Myers forever, and people are like, what are you talking about, Yanice? Especially people that don't know about Sandy at Myers.
Right.
So but anyway, I am happy to be here. I missed you, Span. I missed you so much.
I missed you too, Yanice.
It's been a little while since I've been here.
It's been weird. I've had pockets of time. I was like, I don't know what's going. Oh, that's right. Yanice hasn't come through. Oh man.
No, I had to just take some time. It was so much going on. But the real reason why we are here, y'all, I want to welcome my special guest, and her name is Mrs. Bonita Mitchell of Thread of Hope Records, and she is just, this is my very good friend. How are you today, Bonita?
I'm fantastic. How are you, Yanice?
I am doing well. I'm so glad that you're back at the Sunday Chronicle and ready to share some more with us. I'm
likewise very excited and always such a pleasure to be a part of a moving train. You guys are doing amazing work there in Lansing.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you so much. So, Bonita, we set it up for you. Tell us why you are here, lady. We got some good stuff to talk about.
Well, I think one of the reasons why we're here is to kind of advocate for social and emotional learning through music and performing arts in schools, not only with students and families, but also with teachers and staff, really allowing people to understand that in the midst of everything we're going through, there is hope, there are solutions, and we're excited that we've been around doing this program now for probably over 25 years, and it hasn't gotten better, Yanice, with suicide and bullying, gun shooting. It's gotten worse. So we want to be advocates to let you guys know that we're a part of the solution.
So we got to take it up a notch then. So first, for those who don't know, Bonita, she's in charge of Thread of Hope Records, and this is out of Benton Harbor, but you don't just stay in Benton Harbor. Tell me a little bit about the work that you do there at Thread of Hope.
We actually are a record company, but we wanted our music to stimulate the minds of our audience to make good choices. So we've been in the schools now probably for over 25 years, empowering youth and families to make good choices, avoiding suicide. We had some students that were thinking of, just giving up. They're living to this day as a result of the program. And now we're in-school program, after-school program, as well as now we're starting our online platform of really intervention and prevention, addressing social and emotional learning, allowing our target market, which is youth and families, to hope and dream. So this is like a niche market. There's not a lot of organizations who are using music and the arts in the mental health field. But we found the niche, and we're excited to still be around after 25 years.
So it's like music therapy then?
Yes, exactly. Music therapy, we have our curriculum where we have the journaling, the acting, and the dancing. And I think the exciting thing is that it gives our audience a reason to open up and not really understand that it is a therapy session. We do big productions and really try to allow the gifts and talents to drive the behavior.
So, Bonita, the work that you do, is this nationwide? Is it specifically in Michigan? Like, if we wanted to get this program in, say, Lansing School District, what's the process?
The process is actually just to give us a call, and because we've done California, Minnesota, we've been in Philadelphia, as well as various cities here in Michigan. It's all about the program or the districts tailoring the program to meet their individual needs. And every district is different. It's exciting to see how the program, we started really with just youth. But when we go in, the atmosphere is changing within the cafeterias, the classrooms. It's just an exciting way of addressing social and emotional learning, which is a really, really big issue right now on this planet of people not wanting to give up, just wanting something to hold on to. And we're able to tap into those gifts and talents, not only throughout Michigan, but in these other states.
Before I ask my question, I just want to let our listeners know that if you hear thunder, that is not thunder. It is just the building next door has a bunch of people who do those we throw weights around stuff. And so that's what you hear. Like, literally, that's the rumbling. If you hear it, we apologize. Be entertained by our misery in dealing with these people who ruin our broadcasts all the time. So that's head. Bonita, you're talking about like music as not just, well, when you think of a record label, you think like releasing albums, popularizing artists, getting music on the radio, getting on the billboard. But it's like you treat music as an art, as part of a holistic panoply of artistic endeavors, all designed to heal the soul. I mean, I feel like I'm kind of going real esoteric with it, but is that something akin to what you do?
That's exactly what we do, yes. And because it's innovative, and normally when you think of music, because I am a recording artist, it is geared toward the billboards, building the individual, the name, or the sound. But ours is strategically focused on igniting hope and dreams into the minds and hearts of individuals who are thinking of harming themselves, making unhealthy choices. And it's all, we are actually controlling the dialogue in our sessions to bring hope into dark areas so we can help heal this nation.
So, Bonita, if we wanted to secure these services, is it something that we have to do to raise funds first, or is that just something, like, tell me how the process works?
The process actually, because we are a social and emotional organization, we have Title I funds. The school districts are able to pull funds from those particular areas, SEL funds, any kind of intervention that's going to help these students make good choices, anti-bullying, violence prevention, even with gun shootings and everything. It's all about allowing our audience to understand there's a better way of handling things in the classroom, empowering the teachers as well as the staff in these schools to move beyond the issues and to give them just a little bit of hope to bring love into the atmosphere.
Okay, and I want to dive in a little bit deeper and ask you about, your background in relation to Thread of Hope Records. But we need to take a short break, and not before reminding my listeners that this is the Sunday Chronicle. I'm your host, Yanice Jackson, coming to you from Stax 92.1 FM. This is the platform for community because community knows what community needs. We'll be back after this.
You are cheap. No, I'm not. You are cheap. No, I'm not. You are cheap. No, I'm not. You are cheap. Well, maybe I am. If you're buying a diamond ring for your wife, it's not cool to be cheap. If you're buying airline tickets, it's very cool to be cheap and called Trip Amigo, where you can fly anywhere in the world and save up to 75% on over 500 airlines and 300,000 hotels. Plus, rental cars and vacation packages. Visit family, friends, or go on a once-in-a-lifetime vacation. Go ahead, be cheap. We have special fares we're not allowed to publish. When you book your airline reservations with Trip Amigo, you'll spend your travel money when you get there, not by getting there. Call Trip Amigo now and mention the travel code AMIGO and save even more. Call Trip Amigo now.
800-908-1833. 800-908-1833. 800-908-1833. That's 800-908-1833.
Everything is expensive right now. Gas, food, you name it. You're spending more, you are making the same or less money. So, what do? You rack up credit card debt. That's what you do. It's not your fault. It's the economy. And guess what? If you rack up too much credit card debt like some of us, you can't pay your bills. Then the credit card companies, as nice as they are, start hounding you for money. Then you start your downward spiral. A smart thing for you to do is to call the Zero Debt. They can help you consolidate all your credit card bills into one affordable payment. Millions of people have done it. It works to make you debt-free. Make this free call right now. It costs you nothing to learn more.
800-406-6569. 800-406-6569. 800-406-6569. That's 800-406-6569.
Hi, I'm Yanice Jackson, publisher and editor of the Chronicle News, host of the Sunday Chronicle, and mom. Amongst my many titles, I've added writer to them. My new book chronicles everything I've learned along the way. So check out my book, Notes from the Trail, available on Amazon and everywhere books are sold. For more information, visit my website at www.yaniceyvette.com. And welcome back to the Sunday Chronicle. Before we went to break, we were talking with Miss Bonita Mitchell with Thread of Hope Records. And, I wanted to share a little information with y'all. Did you know that she used to tour with Mr. Stevie Wonder? it just amazes me because every time she tells me that, I just want to get and start singing with her because she has a beautiful voice. And I asked Miss Bonita when I come out to Thread of Hope Records if we could cut a record. But anyway, I'm gonna give it to you, Bonita. I'm gonna give it to you.
I'm totally going to jump right in here. And you said that's the direction you take. Whenever someone says they work with Stevie Wonder, I'm like, can he see? There's all these rumors out here that Stevie Wonder out here faking.
That's what somebody told me a few months ago. They was like, he could see. I know. I was at the word. He could see. They talk about he can't see. He could see. Can he see, Bonita?
It's interesting because I've got to tell you all. That's why I'm such an advocate of knowing that dreams can become a reality. Because this guy used to sing his songs at the age of 5 years old, and to really have the opportunity to meet him. I met his mother first. She was my first client because I used to be this little girl, very insecure, felt like the ugly duckling in my family, but it was my singing and my talent that really gave me the courage to keep going. And as a result, my advocacy was making people feel fabulous. Well, Stevie's mother was one of my first clients, and she was so enthused with her looking dynamite. She introduced us to her son, and I really was speechless. I couldn't even talk when I first met this guy. And honestly speaking, he's blind, but you know what? You would never know he was blind because he's such a amazing soul filled with love. And everything that you hear about him, the music that he produces, is him in a nutshell. It's like overwhelming if you're a fan. And I am a fan. I've traveled all over this country with him. And that's why I can be very confident in the approach we are taking with Thread of Hope Records and what happens when we are able to identify gifts and talents in individuals, not just kids, teachers and everyone, letting them know that, they can dream. Stevie played harmonica on one of my first songs that's a part of our show called Dreams, and I can't say enough about this man. But, he's blind, but you would never know it.
Well, he may be blind, and I tend to find myself in that he's definitely blind camp. I'm not a conspiracy theorist in that way because the proof is obvious. I mean, clearly he does not see his hairline. But anyway, moving on. I took a pot shot. I'm such a jerk. I am so sorry. I am such.
That's my boy. I love it.
I love his music too, and he is obviously a magnificent soul. And I'm sure he would only hit me once after he heard me tell that joke. But I'm sure everybody is told about him.
Oh my goodness! If he called here, I'm like, I ain't got nothing to do with it.
I will apologize. I'll even sing my Sharia more in my awful not having a tenor whatsoever. My Sharia. I'm sorry.
Don't do it, please. That's not your talent.
But my real question, Bonita, really for real, is all that time you spent in the company touring with and performing with Stevie. What qualities of that experience did you bring to the record company that you have?
I would say dreams and hope, because when you look at and love. Stevie is filled with love. I mean, even his camp going on the road all over the country, it was just a beautiful environment. And it just tells us how important it is when you build an environment of hopes and dreams. It could be Stevie Wonder. It could be in the entertainment industry. It could be anywhere. But at the end of the day, you can make it, and there's purpose in your life. And traveling with Stevie and his camp was amazing. And that's what we bring to Thread of Hope, because it's not something that we think might work. It's something that worked for me for probably my whole life. And my entire advocacy now is to make sure people are able to embrace the greatness in themselves, the love, and that they can dream. And that's Stevie Wonder all day long.
And Bonita, you talked a little bit about stigma attached to mental health and mental wellness, and I think that is great work that you're doing, because it is such an important topic. Like, we really need to make aware of mental health and how important it is for us to be in a state of mind where we can function, right? When we're really have a grip on reality, right? You know, this thing is so detrimental to our success, right? And detaching that stigma about being mentally well. Like, it's a good thing to see a therapist, right? It's a thing that I'd like to tell people to practice. Like, we go to the doctor and we go get checkups. Why don't a lot of us, we don't go to the therapist just to kind of check in and make that a part of our wellness routine? I mean, it's wellness. It's not about, like, for me, I'm thinking, and I go to a therapist regularly, and I say to myself, I don't want to wait till I have some type of breakdown or major crises in my life to seek someone to chat with that are equipped with the tools to help me work through present trauma, past trauma, to get to the next point in my life from A to B, so I'm not carrying around all of this baggage. And so, going back to Thread of Hope, it's I'm loving that you're doing this, because it sounds like you're taking the music and this artistry, and you're able to work with students so mental health is not such a scary thing, addressing this mental health and this crisis that we have.
Well, you mentioned mental health and art. And one thing, I mean, as a radio DJ, a lot of times you hear songs that have very difficult subjects, whether they be just purely ribald and ridiculous, or they might be just like, this is what I'm going through in my relationship or my struggles with my family. Like, many artists have said the writing and crafting of their art is literally their therapy. And having access to how to play instruments or to recording equipment so that you can make this thing that you want other people to hear, that you poured so much of yourself into, is its own therapeutic series of sessions. And I'm fascinated by the idea, Bonita, that you have a record label. Because in my experience, this is not what record labels do. Record labels are 100% exploitation. And now more than ever, I'm seeing record labels shedding staff, people I have worked with to make things happen with my station, because they're using AI to just kind of roll over random social media accounts to find ones with the most reactiveness. And from there, they start finding out whether this band can be something. There's no growing something else. There's no growing something from the ground up. There's no like building something, like putting somebody boots on the ground in a community and finding where the artistic hubs are. It's just, then let's just find the next big thing with 15,000 followers on Facebook and Instagram, or 500,000 on TikTok. And it's like, this is not a way to do art if we want to make it benefit ourselves, right?
Right, but what happens is that when we look at what has happened in the past with the industry, and not only record industry, we look at the industry overall, movie industry, it has actually been able to identify those talents of individuals that have been fabulous. It had nothing to do with the foundation of trauma, the foundation of issues these individuals have experienced in life. It's really focused on the monetary side of what can we get out of this individual, in spite of reading the script, having a major show, but becoming an alcoholic or drug addict only because of the level of pain. And as a result, we're looking now at even things are worse, because now you don't really have that outlet as much. They are looking at Facebook and all these, how many likes you have. I would say the uniqueness of what we're able to do is go back to the drawing board of how talent was identified in the day, but add purpose to that. Instead of this person just being amazing, we're able to identify if this baby is getting kicked out of school in first or second grade, we can send them to a therapist and therefore help deal with that situation, as well as parents, because remember, trauma starts very early.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of us, okay, you got to be quiet. That's a family secret. You can't tell anybody. And what happens is that you grow up as an adult, still traumatized, undiagnosed. And that's what we're dealing with as far as these seeds that are continuously plaguing our families, communities, and it hasn't gotten better. It's gotten worse. Look at the school shootings. It's the suicide. It's over the top. So we've got to do something different now in order to combat these feelings of pain, and we're using just an innovative way to address those issues.
Yeah.
And that's through music.
And we thank you for that work. And I wanted you to share, if you could share how to get a hold of you, because I know there's people out here that would like to connect with you. Could you tell the audience, the listeners, how to get in touch with you, Bonita?
Oh, see, I'm scared of this because whenever you put your info out there, there's like 45 rappers like, yo, I got a couple tracks. They hot. They hot like fire.
Well, I already asked her if I could come cut a record.
I mean, we need more singers and less rappers.
You're talking about rap? Oh, because I'm a singer.
I don't mind if you want to sing or rap. I'm just saying we need less rappers.
I can rap if you want me to.
I didn't say I wanted to. I said you could.
Bonita, you want me to sing and rap?
But let me say this to you.
Thank you. My eyes is rolling so hard right now.
But listen, when you say less rappers, that means what you're saying is we want you guys to shut down how you're feeling. So when you shut down how you're feeling, it comes out in a different kind of way. Sometimes it's even worse or not positive. So as long as we can get them to speak, sing, rap, do whatever it is, as long as it empowers the life of individuals in a positive space. Can we do that?
I feel chastised and deservedly so. And deservedly so.
Because she be doing the most, man. She had to, she bring it back.
She hit me with that haymaker.
But she's a first lady, though. First lady gonna do it with grace. She gonna come at you like,
love you.
She's like, come here, baby. Let me take this hug before I slap you.
She about to hand you one of them little peppermints, the red, white peppermints here. She gonna get one out your purse. Here, baby. Now go sit down.
Hello, peppermints.
Don't
sit down.
But let me say this. But what it is, we want to make sure in this season that we can get as many people on the positive tip of utilizing their gifts and talents to inspire those that are thinking of shooting up a school, killing themselves, violence, bullying. As long as they can keep it in a positive space, let's applaud them for making sure that they are part of the solution instead of the problem.
Oh.
Okay?
I feel like I just went to church.
Well, I'm telling you, she got a candy for you. Give him one of them peppermints, Bonita. Go ahead, first lady.
You hear rattling on my teeth as I speak.
He's like, ooh.
You know I love y'all.
Okay, so how we get a hold of you, first lady? How we get a hold of you?
TOHrecords.com is our website. You can also email at tohrecords@sbcglobal.net. And you can reach us there. I will give you my phone number, 269-845-2392. I am the executive director, and we're really hoping that the state of Michigan will adopt this concept that we can use all over this country.
And we're going to have to go talk to the governor. Huh?
I would love to talk to the governor.
I mean, I'm telling you, she's really good about meeting with people. So maybe we should put that on our agenda, Bonita.
Well, it's just a very innovative way to, I would say, to approach the nation and the world with a different approach to social and emotional learning / mental health. And it's working. We have data. It's working.
Well, we appreciate you. And I could talk all day about rapping and singing, but our time I was going to say it's grown near, but we're like over the time. But I have enjoyed talking to you. Thank you so much for coming back. We want you to come back again. We want you to come to Lansing and help to pour into our community, our children. We appreciate you, Bonita. Thank you so much for today.
And thank you all so very much. And I love the work that you're doing and appreciate you greatly.
We're going to put some more about Miss Bonita and Thread of Hope Records in our upcoming edition of the Chronicle News, so be looking out for that. You could also visit our website to get more information about Bonita, and or if you can reach out to me, I'll put you in touch with Miss Bonita. And with that, Span, thank you for being here today with me.
Thank you.
I'm still sucking on my shut the hell up peppermint.
He over here, Bonita, you done got him started crying
No,
over here.
she right.
She right.
He over here soaking. I ain't never seen him
Oh, my
like this.
God.
I think he got a tear coming out. Bonita, you better give
I love
him.
you.
He need 2 peppermints. You know how you got to give him 2. Give him 2, Bonita. He need
I owe you a lunch. I owe you a lunch, okay?
Yeah, when she come out here, Span, we gonna have to go to Buddy's. Let's go out and go to
I
go
think that'd
eat.
be a good idea. That'd be
And
delightful.
then she'll give you 2 peppermints, one for now and later. But we appreciate you and everyone that has tuned in today. All of my listeners and followers, thank you. And I want to remind you that I'm your host, Yanice Jackson, coming to you from Stax 92.1 FM. This is the platform for community because community knows what community needs. Make it a great day.
Everything is expensive right now. Gas, food, you name it. You're spending more, you're making the same or less money. So, what do? You rack up credit card debt. That's what you do. It's not your fault. It's the economy. And guess what? If you rack up too much credit card debt like some of us, you can't pay your bills. Then the credit card companies, as nice as they are, start hounding you for money. Then you start your downward spiral. A smart thing for you to do is to call the Zero Debt. They can help you consolidate all your credit card bills into one affordable payment. Millions of people have done it. It works to make you debt-free. Make this free call right now. It costs you nothing to learn more.
800-406-6569. 800-406-6569. 800-406-6569. That's 800-406-6569.